Thank you, RINGLE, for sponsoring this video. I'll talk more about how RINGLE impacted my life for the past 3 months and how amazing their services are in a few. If you'd like to check it out, click on the link in the description box to receive a free trial session and a discount offer. A couple of years ago, I got this DM from a stranger. As a person who values hard work and self-discipline, I was quite confused. Since when did trying hard become such a bad thing? When did someone's endeavor become stigma? What does this person mean by, I'm trying too hard? Trying too hard at what? Achieving my goals? Studying? Being a better version of myself? Practicing for excellency? What does it even mean by trying too hard? Perhaps she meant that I'm trying to achieve something that I don't have an innate talent for. If so, only naturally talented people are worthy of applause? And if I'm not talented or smart enough, should I just sit tight and watch other people succeed? Perhaps the way I portray myself can mislead people to think that I'm always going the extra mile just for the sake of showing off. Or I'm doing things to gain others' approval and not for my own enjoyment or self-improvement. Maybe she was too quick to judge me from looking at a couple of my Instagram posts. Or I'm just overthinking as usual. Well, probably I'm overthinking. Regardless of what other people may think, my hard work is ongoing. When the pandemic began, I had so much time to the point where I didn't know what to do with it, so I started reading books and try to find something meaningful to do. And one day I woke up with this thought that I should work on something that I'm lacking. And there was one thing came to my mind, which was my English. I've been living in the States for 11 years now, and I feel like my English could be better. I've been telling myself that you came to the States in your 20s, so considering that, your English is good. But there's always room for improvement. In general, even when I'm speaking in my mother tongue, which is Korean, speech and writing is not my forte. So I wanted to work on my English speaking skills to better articulate my thoughts in a clear, coherent, and eloquent way. And I wanted to expand my expressions and vocabulary because I've been noticing my vocabulary range is very limited. Yeah, it's harder to learn new language when you're adult because you have to actually study for it, not really absorbing it like those little kids do. But that seems like an excuse to me. So I just wanted to be vulnerable and expose my weakness and work on it so that I can be better at it. Probably I'll never get to the level of a native speaker, but it's okay. It is what it is. I'm just trying my best to see how far I can go. I think we all should try hard at something, at least once in our life. Without pushing yourself beyond your limit, you will never know your break point. Then you will never get to learn when to push or stop or how to balance between them. What I've experienced is that when I'm focused on the process rather than the goal, hard working magically becomes enjoyable. So nowadays, I'm more focused on learning and growing rather than being successful as a dentist or paying off my student loan. I believe this mentality will convert any challenges and hardships to meaningful tests, which will make me a better person. There are a couple of things I used to do to improve my English back in the days when I just came to the States, which are reading books while I'm listening to the audiobook and watch some TV shows with subtitles. But I felt like if I have a little bit of help, it will be much better. So I thought I would search for something that could help me to improve my English. And while I was looking for help, I came across RINGLE through a Google search. It's basically an English tutoring service for non-native speakers through Zoom meetings. It's pandemic friendly. So I went ahead and I started working on my English speaking skills with some tutors. And then something crazy happened. I got an invitation to be a speaker at this big conference. Okay, I was gonna work on something that I think I'm lacking. And of course, life throws me a curveball so that now I have to prepare myself for public speaking. Public speaking. What? What kind of joke is this? You never know what's gonna happen in your life, so try to be prepared. Yeah, anyways, I was glad. I was ecstatic that I got invitation and all that, but at the same time I was so nervous and I went through this imposter syndrome again. It was intense. But since I have tutors lined up, at least I can get some help, right? So that's the bright side. So I started preparing my presentation with some tutors on RINGLE, and they were immensely helpful.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Tell me, would you like to do sort of the same thing as last time? Focus more on like coherence and vocabulary?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So let me just set it up here. You can begin.
I think these days consumers are more cautious about the food they consume and the garments they wear. They also concerned about environmental impact they can make. So I found this topic to be interesting because I'm one of those consumers, and I also started to not only pay attention to the product itself, but also the entire production process and like afterlife.
Just talking about the issue of sustainability in general, do you think that they would have taken the initiative on their own?
I don't think so. But good thing is people are getting smarter. They ask the companies to do right thing. I think that's good trend. That's good flow. But I don't think Nike will change their production processes or anything if no one addressed the problem. I cannot just narrow it down. I don't know what to talk about. There's so much to share.
Because it seems like your problem is you know what you want to do, but there's too many things, and you've not been able to organize it. So try to work at that level first, okay?
Okay.
Kind of got mashed together, those words. It sounded a little bit unclear, so I just want you to read this sentence to me one more time, okay?
We live in a time where everyone is promoting themselves by building a brand that will make them stand out.
Much better, yeah. Enunciation, each word, clear, very clear. Absolutely brilliant, that was fine.
So what's your opinion on how like the future of healthcare and social media, how they go hand in hand? Like, do you think that we're going to continue this like growing like partnership, or is this just a temporary trend because of pandemic? What do you think?
I think it's permanent thing, and from now on it's going to be more intensified. It's not going to go away after the pandemic. Once people are introduced in social media, it is addictive. Once they start getting information they needed through social media, they will stay on it.
So do you think you can truly connect with your patients through social media than in person?
The engagement level through social media and in person will be definitely different. Of course, in person you're going to connect with people like more effectively. Like I said before, access and care is limited. and people are looking for healthcare advice online. When we think of social media, we think that it's more like a one-way communication, but it's not true. There are tools that we can utilize to communicate, like direct messages. I consider social media as just a platform to expose myself to people that I'm available. I'm here for them to approach and ask questions if they have any questions regarding how to take care of their oral hygiene.
That's great. That's actually a fantastic point.
Why? What do you want? What? Tell me. Play? We did. We played for an hour. Not enough? What? What else do you want? Me? Mommy? Hi everyone. My name is Batman. I am very needy.
Thank you, Dave. I appreciate it. And on behalf of the DTA, I would like to thank you and recognize your dedication and contributions over the past year.
Hey, good. How you doing, Dr. Choi?
Good. Hi, how are you?
Hey everybody!
Hello, welcome.
Whoa.
Thanks again for doing this. It's
Yeah.
been great. We've got close to 950 people registered.
Oh wow.
Meeting program. Later today, you will hear from a panel comprised of leading dental social media influencers who will share insights on how and why they're utilizing social media to engage with patients and the general public on oral health education.
Okay, coming to you in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, say okay.
Okay. Hello, welcome everybody to the Dental Trade Alliance Social Media Influencers panel. My name
자, 그래서 지금 프레젠테이션을 끝낸 상태이고요. 강연 후에 하는 Q&A 세션도 잘 마치고 그래서 지금 저녁밥을 하고 있는데 오늘은 고추장찌개. 아무튼 그래서 이렇게 강연을 끝내고 나니까 준비했던 과정이 파노라마처럼 지나가면서 이 프레젠테이션 준비를 하는데 되게 도움이 많이 됐던 서비스를 여러분들한테 소개를 해드리면 좋겠다는 생각이 들었어요. 미국에서 오랜 시간을 보냈지만 영어에 대한 그 갈증이 있었어요. 계속. 물론 의사소통하는데 문제없고 학교 수업 듣는데도 문제없고 치대도 갔고 치과 의사도 됐고 물론 환자분들과 소통하는데 전혀 생활하는데 전혀 지장은 없지만 저의 영어 레벨을 한 단계 업그레이드 시키고 싶었어요. 그래서 인터넷 서치를 했는데 거기서 찾은 게 링글이라는 이 서비스예요. 그래서 제가 이제 이 링글 측에 제가 먼저 연락을 드렸고 링글의 도움을 받아서 이번 강연을 준비했고 정말 성공적으로 마무리할 수가 있었어요. 그래서 구체적으로 어떤 점이 좋았는지 저의 솔직한 리뷰를 남겨보도록 할게요. 누군가의 과외 선생님이 돼본 적은 있지만 제가 과외 학생이 돼본 적은 없어요. 단 한 번도 1대1 과외를 받아본 적이 없는 거예요. 그런데 이번 기회를 통해서 진짜 왜 사람들이 1대1 과외를 선호하는지 좀 이해가 갔거든요. 필요하다고 생각이 되는 부분을 더 집중적으로 파고들 수 있어서 너무 좋았던 것 같아요. 그런데 이런 1대1 과외의 단점이라고 해야 되나? 그게 뭐냐면 짜여진 커리큘럼이 있는 게 아니기 때문에 개인이 필요한 것에 맞춰서 진행을 할 수 있지만 자칫 잘못하면 조금 시간 낭비가 될 수도 있는 그런 단점이 있는 것 같아요. 그런데 이 링글이 참 좋았던 게 뭐냐면요. 링글 내에 토론을 해볼 만한 주제 또는 요즘 핫한 이슈에 관한 글들을 먼저 읽어보고 거기에 대한 질문도 있어서 질문도 내가 답해보고 그리고 거기에 대해서 이제 토론을 해볼 수가 있어요. 그래서 좀 다양한 주제로 내가 원하는 주제를 골라서 이야기를 나누면서 교정을 받을 수 있고, 모든 수업은 녹음이 되고 그게 자동으로 받아쓰기가 돼서 나중에 수업을 리뷰하면서 공부하는 것도 가능해요. 말하는 스피드, 그리고 얼마나 다양한 어휘를 사용하는지가 그래프로 표기가 되어가지고 수업 중에는 더 신경 써서 단어 선택을 하고 말하게 되더라고요. 그리고 자주 사용된 단어들을 리뷰 페이지에서 볼 수가 있고, 대신 사용할 수 있는 동의어들도 같이 나와 있어서 도움이 많이 됩니다. 이렇게 신경 써서 말을 하는 것이 습관이 되면 정말 좋을 것 같았어요. 제가 보기엔 이 링글을 되게 여러 가지 용도로 사용할 수 있는 것 같거든요. 그냥 영어 실력 향상을 위해서 뿐만 아니라 정보를 얻을 수도 있고요. 링글에 소속된 이 튜터 친구들이 진짜 너무 똑똑하고 생각이 깊은 친구들이 많더라고요. 그래서 저는 그 친구들과 대화를 하면서 친구들의 생각을 또 배우기도 하고, 또 영어를 배우기도 하고, 치대생은 못 봤는데 의대생분들도 계시고 되게 다양한 전공을 가진 분들이 계셔서 내가 더 알고 싶은 주제에 대한 깊은 대화가 가능하고, 혹시라도 명문대 진학을 생각하시고 계신 분이라면 그 친구들에게 어떤 팁 같은 것도 얻을 수 있고 그럴 것 같아요. 이게 그냥 그저 영어 수업이 아니라 저는 부족한 인간으로서 성장의 기쁨을 느꼈던 것 같아요. 그래서 전 강력 추천합니다. 단점이라고 하면 이제 튜터를 잘 만나야 돼요. 그러니까 링글에 있는 튜터 모두가 다 제 마음에 쏙 들진 않았어요. 사람마다 니즈가 다르고 이 영어 과외 서비스를 통해서 얻고자 하는 게 다르기 때문에 이건 기준을 딱 잡을 순 없지만 되게 다양한 튜터가 있는 대신에 그 튜터를 잘 만나야지만 내가 원하는 니즈를 채울 수가 있는 것 같아요. 팬데믹을 계기로 내가 알고 있었지만 쉽게 건드리지 못한 나의 부족한 부분을 다시 되돌아보고 또 그 부분을 개선시키기 위해서 무언가를 해봤다는 거에 저는 의의를 두고, 그리고 앞으로도 계속해서 이런 노력을 이어나가야겠다는 생각이 들었어요. 이게 뭔가 자아성찰로 끝나게 되는데 아무튼 그렇습니다. 네, 그래서 오늘은 여기까지고요. 혹시라도 궁금한 점 있으시면 댓글에 남겨주시고 저는 이만 가서 맛있게 고추장찌개를 먹어보도록 하겠습니다. 다음에 또 만나요. 안녕.